I love that music.
I do too. Keep playing.
Yeah. We're just going to do that for 5-10 minutes.
Good morning, Larry Sprinkle on with Chris here. We're not talking about weather today, Chris.
No, this is not Weather Monday. This is what a basketball weekend for the Carolinas Monday. Not alliterating here, but really a sensational set of games.
It was, the game. There was so much hype about the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
It lived up to it and went beyond. It was one of the best games ever.
No, it was back and forth basketball, and at the end, I thought it was going to be a buzzer beater, but it really came down to probably a missed couple of free throws.
That was it. And, watching the beginning of the game, I'm thinking, are you guys ever going to score a point? I was thinking, this game is going to be terrible.
Oh, it started slow.
Very slow.
That second half, though, I think that there was probably about a 5-7 minute period that no one missed. It's the back and forth, and I think over 20 lead changes or close to.
Something like that.
Yeah, it did not disappoint. So I know the big controversy that we talked on one is that Eric Church kind of blew off a concert because he wanted to go.
I'm sure he enjoyed the game.
He's a UNC fan. I'm sure that he loved doing that. But my heart kind of broke a little bit at the end because you could see the look on Coach K's face that this is it. And his wife went down to kind of see there, and you could tell that he was just kind of dead-faced just because I think he was trying to hold back the emotion, because that has to be, imagine doing that for that many years and say, this is it. It's the last one.
If it had been that way, even if you were a Tar Heel fan, and it happened that they won, because what a way to go out.
I know.
But he handled himself so well, and he gave all the accolades to his team, of course. In the Tar Heels, the amazing thing, Hubert Davis, he said last summer, at first day of training camp, he said to the players, he showed them a picture of the Superdome. He said, make sure your parents book flights and hotel reservations.
What?
Yes. At the beginning of practice last summer.
Wow.
I mean, who was that kind of prophecy? I mean, I'm sure he meant it. I mean, I'm sure that it was like, okay, there's got to be some kind of inspiration, so let's put this here. But for it to really happen, I mean, this guy, what amazing. And
isn't this crazy, too, that he's been there at the big show before with North Carolina, with UNC, but then this time as a coach.
Yeah.
It's confidence in the team, too. And even people here in the Carolinas kind of wrote them off their number 8 seed, saying that, hey, I think they'll go decently far, but this has been a big surprise. Kansas is going to be a tough match, though.
It will be tonight is going to be one of those nights. And unfortunately, fortunately, it's going to be late. I mean, I think game time is tip-off 9:20 tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'll check the highlights.
Yeah, so a lot of us who have to get up very early will not be seeing it. But although I can't remember, I was telling someone a minute ago that it's one of those games where I'm going to wake up at 11, because I go there like 9:15, at 11 or maybe 10:30 and turn the TV on. Get the score.
See if it's close,
and keep doing that, and maybe just watch it, because, I mean, it's just, how many times does this happen that you have, one of the ACC teams in the national championship, and what's going to be a fantastic game, because Kansas, that's going to be tough. That's tough competition.
And usually when UNC is in this situation, they're the number 1, number 2, or at least 3. Being the 8th seed, this is kind of unprecedented. But we don't want to just focus on men's basketball.
No, what a game last night.
We're talking about not the Final Four, the ship. The championship. Congratulations to the ladies of South Carolina.
Way to go, Dawn Staley. What a coach, and what a great game. And I tell you what, offensive rebounds really worked well for the ladies last night. I mean, they were dominating rebounds and just really dominated the game. It was a great game to watch.
Yeah, I think that some of these ladies could outplay some of the men.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, most of them, honestly.
I don't know if this is ever going to happen, but I would love to see a ladies team take on a male team, and 2 really great teams, put them up against each other and see the result. I think the ladies will be strong.
And that's a big comeback story, too, because last year they came so close. I believe they made it to the Final Four. They didn't quite make it. And a lot of the players were saying, we know what we did wrong. We know what we have to do. And the best part is they did it. So congratulations. To really think there's a chance that North Carolina and South Carolina could both have championships, I don't think that that's ever happened before.
I don't think so either. And the fact that both states have something to be very, very proud of. And we hope that happens. We'll know tonight. Or maybe even early tomorrow morning, I'm not sure, but it's worth staying up.
You're totally going to be up, because you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to sleep for 45 minutes. It's like, what's the score of the game?
Absolutely.
How are they doing?
How many people are calling out tomorrow? That's what I'd like to know. A lot of people calling out. I don't think. I think classes have been canceled in Chapel Hills.
Good.
Yeah, so that's
because they know there's no productivity going on there.
Yeah,
because
I
no
think
one's
they have.
done.
Maybe not, but if they haven't, they should be. And maybe they will. But what did you see that mob in Chapel Hill Saturday night?
And it wasn't even there.
I mean, it looked like 150,000 people there. But it's all exciting, and it's the Carolinas doing it. So fantastic.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Enjoy watching the game. And next Wake Up Charlotte Go, we're going to be talking about weather tomorrow. But in the meantime, go UNC.
Yeah.
Let's go Tar Heels.
Yeah.